Coming to you live from Southern California, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Reed Detmers. What do you have on him, Singy? Just about ready to roll. Digging in, number 29. And we're underway. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
Batting second, right fielder.
Take a look at the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the air, left field, low, on the move. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 78.
Next is the designated hitter.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Detmers, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Got him swinging. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're dialed in. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Suzuki. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Leading off, Nolan Shanuel. On the ground, out to short. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, center
And
fielder.
let's take a look at the lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Zach Neto. That one in there to Mike Trout.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Ball 1, no strikes. To the right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 46.
Rudder takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. They'll score here in the second. This one in the air, right field. One away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number 22.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the third baseman. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, number 2.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one ripped, but foul. Two on, one out. Left field. And a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow find back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the catcher.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. So the Los Angeles Angels have been slow out of the gates this year. Singy, this isn't what they expected when the year started.
For sure, Bogue, and I think they'd say the same, but they've got a lot of belief in that clubhouse, and I think they'll turn it around. I don't know what that means as we head towards the All-Star break. Do you stay the course or try to make some big moves to shake things up?
Not in time. He's safe.
The shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back, and makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. The relay throw.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Ball.
The Angels with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hard hit to third.
You're out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Adele rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
in there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
That's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cutter Coffey. Foul ball there. Coffey with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, center fielder, number 29.
Swinging a foul straight back. And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Here's your 1. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, number 82.
Now the number 2 hitter. Fly to left his first time. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 78.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Halos have the advantage, 1-0. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wang on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Mike Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Throw to second, safe. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First and second, 1 out. Lynn getting ready to hit. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Detmers checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. First pitch swinging.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talking.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Oh, the throw is wild, and in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swings over the top of that one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Makes the catch for the second out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Shortstop, Cutter Coffee.
So digging in, Cutter Coffee. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike two.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Zach Neto now at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And
Now
next is the designated hitter.
Number 78.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Taps softly to the right side. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped, but it curls foul. Out towards right center field. Should have this one. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. That is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Chase Silseth gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. Dives, and he can't hang on. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now the third baseman.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Silseth, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two on the way. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one in the air, right field. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Comes up empty.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, number 95.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that is that. Chinese Taipei had the lead, 2-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball.
Just missed.
Too low.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The Angels down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a 2-2. That one lifted to left. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That's out to center field and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 3-1. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Ball on there. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. There's a strike. Got him swinging for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Lucchesi.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Lucchesi, the tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Right through there. Got him. 1 out.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now batting, center fielder, number 29.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the number 2 hitter. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 78.
Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground at first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Low has a beat on it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Chinese Taipei lead it 2-1. The game of the week living up to its name. Back after this.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 38.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
And that one fouled off. Into center. Long run, tracks it down. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Fought off foul. Chinese Taipei holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field, drifts towards it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No, that's a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Soler off of first with 2 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-1. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 8th. Wang digs in now. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, number 22.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joey Lucchesi will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Kirby
Angels,
Yates will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Oh, that plumped him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Second baseman, number 2.
First offering, runner goes.
Ball
Pitch
outside.
misses. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Joyce getting cranked up as well. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him. That's out number 3. Chinese Taipei with the lead 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now,
Number
new pitcher
12.
on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 12.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in,
And
Nolan
leading off for the
Shanuel.
Yellows.
0 for 3 in this
baseman,
one.
Nolan Shanuel. Now
Lynn,
catching.
the new catcher now.
31.
That one's in there. Strike 1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. Ground ball right
Foul
side.
ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. That clips a corner. And just misses with that one.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs. Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field, under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch just misses. Chinese Taipei trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He was late there, strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, you're a little late.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here is Yohan Moncada. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Coffee under it. And that is that. Angels go quietly there, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Ben Joyce gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitching action in the pen down there. Number 70, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Neto tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei, shortstop, Cutter Coffee.
Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Chinese Taipei on top 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 60.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now batting Joe
and
Adell.
leading off for the Hellos, right fielder Joe Adell.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now quick throw to first. Back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stays alive. Chinese Taipei trying to close out a 1-run lead. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Substitution being made at first. Pinch running for the Angels. Matthew Lugo getting some more speed on the bases. And ball one. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball left side. He is safe.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. Left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Yo one. In the air to left down the line. Wang. A long run for this one. Makes the catch. Inning over. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We are tied 2-2. On to extra innings. Digging in, number 82. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 78.
And that is out of play. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ben Joyce gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Go ahead run on base. Wang, the next to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The Halos trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Outside, ball one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
No. Ball 2.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The winning run on second base. Trying to get him to chase on a changeup that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Joe Adell. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Runner around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.